I take flight like fist fights. You see bright lights throwing lefts and rights. I keep my jaw locked tight, swinging. Bullets singing past your head through your windows. And plastic foes, it's a rap casket closed. I laugh at those who chose to get bold. When they lose a couple of souls, they crumble and fold. Now watch them hunt down, hurt, hang and hate the hater. Watch how we rise, ball and thank me later. Top dollar, anybody who got a problem with us can easily be found and crushed. I'm a lush, feeling a rush, feel the adrenaline pumping. Me and Dub and the Escalade thumping. Crazy Tune Productions, crank the amp. That limo tent down, let's subtract some trance, my nigga. When I walk, I'm leaving holes in the concrete, exhibit dropping.
Patriot here. I'm highly upset lately. Well, I want to say lately for the longest with all the real fake news. The shit that you see on TV. I'm tired of on world news. Like right now, I have CBS on the television. We got Kathy Griffin talking to Mr. Oz about fucking food. That's what it's been all morning. Everyone on every one of these shows, CBS, ABC, NBC, all laughing it up, making jokes about this and that, and talking about shit nobody fucking cares about. Well, there's all sorts of real world shit going on in the country. And this one had me laughing. CBS labels InfoWars a fake news website. From the same network that brought you Rathergate and Saddam's mobile biological weapons labs. And folks, this ain't from CBS. No. Now, if InfoWars came out and said that, InfoWars labels CBS a fake news website, you probably wouldn't have one of the writers from CBS talking about that. No. Here we've got Paul Joseph Watson, InfoWars reporter, doing the story. And here's what they said. In a slideshow piece entitled, "Don't Get Fooled by These Fake News Sites," CBS News, the network that brought you Rathergate and Saddam Hussein's non-existent weapons of mass destruction, lists InfoWars as a fake news website. The site is connected to Alex Jones, a radio host and conspiracy theorist, their favorite word, who has alleged the Sandy Hook school shooting was a hoax, which if anybody does 2 fucking seconds of research would know that. In reality, Jones put out a video in which he made it clear he didn't think the Sandy Hook shooting was a hoax. The other fake news websites listed in the same category as InfoWars include ones like Real News Right Now, which admits on its own about page that all stories on this site are satire. This isn't the fucking Onion, folks. Also listed is the National Report, which contains a disclaimer on its site that reads, "All news articles contained within National Report are fiction and presumably fake news." Also included is The Onion, which is the most well-known satirical news website on the internet. CBS News is effectively blacklisting InfoWars by including it amongst websites which are known to be or admitted to be fake news outlets. This is ironic given that CBS is notorious itself for spreading fake news. And I'm not even going to go through all the fucking fake news that CBS has done. The first list was created by a radical leftist social justice warrior who had a clear political bias, while the second list was created by a shadowy group and included even left-wing news outlets that were critical of Hillary Clinton. Article written by Glenn Greenwald completely eviscerated the credibility behind the second list, expressing bewilderment as to why mainstream media outlets were using it. Folks, let's go ahead and take a look over at CBS News and see what they got. Just look at the articles. A lot of fires. Oh wow, interesting news, huh? Let's look at some real news on InfoWars. CNN busted again. Mainstream media continues to lie to the American public. Yeah, InfoWars is racist. You know, they got black people, Mexican people, every fucking walk of life you can think of working for them. Yeah, they're racist. Folks, the news is supposed to be biased. Non-biased. You don't talk about left-wing shit all the time. Every single one of these fucking news agencies is talking shit about Donald Trump, always has been talking shit about Trump. This is a radical, very left-wing news site. All of them. I don't hear CBS talking any of this shit. Let's go to another, and by the way, Alex Jones, InfoWars, and Drudge Report are pretty much one and the same. They get a lot of news from each other. Everyone knows the place for news is the fucking Drudge Report. The government gets their fucking news from here. And they're satire too? They're lying too? Well, let's take a list. Let's take a look at the list of where Drudge gets his news from. AP Top, AP World, AP National, AP Washington, AP Business, AP Entertainment. If you don't know AP, that's Associated Press. Bloomberg, Business Wire, Dow Jones, PolitiFact, Press Association. Hundreds and hundreds of fucking places. Hundreds and hundreds of fucking journalists. Look at ABC News, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post, New York Times, Time Magazine. Let's see who else is on the list. Oh, look here, InfoWars, Huffington Post, CBS News, C-SPAN, CNN, CNBC. Every fucking news agency you can think of in the world is where Matt Drudge gets his news. You will not hear. Look at all of this fucking real news here. You don't see on CBS or NBC. I was listening to Coast last night. I could not sleep all night. I couldn't believe the fucking bullshit they were blowing on there. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't tell you how many times during the show I said, please, Lord, take me now. I can't take no more of this fucking bullshit. And now, right, I keep glancing over at CBS News here. I can't fucking believe it. This is unreal. And it's funny that they would, say that, because most of the news on here that you see on CBS, they've gotten from fucking InfoWars. Folks, you want some real fucking news? I'll tell you right now. CBS News, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, all combined don't add up to the amount of fucking viewers that InfoWars has. Does that give you a fucking clue there? InfoWars is not a satire site. That's for damn sure. You want some real news, you're gonna get it. Because InfoWars already put in their bid a long time ago. Put on any fucking channel right now. Any channel that's a supposed news channel. Tell me what's on there. Have you watched any of the fucking news on ABC, CBS, World News in the morning? It's a fucking joke. Are people aware that there's fucking policemen being murdered across the fucking country? Are people aware there's all sorts of protests against the government and against news sites? I can't find the report now, but I know I saw it the other day on Drudge about Facebook is going to start red flagging news articles that they determine are not really news. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This is just a damn joke. I'm tired of the fucking fake news in this damn country. No wonder no one has a fucking clue what's going on. People need to start doing their own damn research. You want some news? Go and fucking look up some news your damn self. You want news? Just go to fucking InfoWars. Breaking news. I could go on forever with this. This is absolutely ridiculous. And when the average citizen like me is putting out better fucking news than the actual news channels, there's something wrong with that picture, no? Yes, I've got a journalism degree. That doesn't mean that I know how to look shit up and everything. Just because you got a journalism degree, that don't mean anything, right? Hell, most of the fucking reporters on CBS and on Fox News are former lawyers and prosecutors. Hello? Megyn Kelly, Project Monarch, CIA agent. This is a damn joke. And if you've known throughout the years, Glenn Beck, Megyn Kelly, Rachel Maddow, Melissa Harris Perry. Alex Jones and InfoWars have absolutely destroyed these fucking people. Piers Morgan. He has absolutely destroyed these people by himself. You want some real fucking news, folks? You better get to InfoWars and Drudge Report. Next News Network. I got hundreds of websites all written down, and believe me, I'm going to do a video on them someday. I just want to let you guys know, you cannot watch that shit on television. The mainstream media is going down the fucking toilet. They're going to be non-existent, like Alex Jones calls them, the dinosaur media, because they're about to be extinct. Because of this man. This guy has gone from fucking pretty much news in his fucking basement to a real live fucking news studio. They've got a $40 million a year budget. Why don't you go and see how much CBS's budget for the year is? Don't get fooled. I'll come out every fucking day and go through the real fucking news and see how Facebook likes that. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. Get the hell out of people's lives. Folks, if you figured it out by now, Facebook is a fucking CIA program. Mark Zuckerberg is a CIA agent. You haven't figured that one out yet? You haven't figured out the real purpose of Facebook? I've done about 10 videos on that. I'm missing all sorts of fucking videos. All sorts of videos. I ain't too happy about that. I'm starting all over here, and it ain't fucking California Chad over here. We're back in New York, and I'm getting in some fucking people's asses here. I don't give a fuck who it is. You're getting the fucking blast. Stay with my channel. Stay with InfoWars. Stay with Drudge Report, and get some real fucking news in your life, so you know what the hell is going on, because the greatest deception of all time is about to hit this fucking country. And that's all I can take for right now. God bless and carry on.